First of all, I just wanted to kind of go over a little bit about who my social partner is and what we offer, and then I'll get into some other slides. At My Social Partner, we have social media presence set up where we'll set up Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Foursquare, Google+, you name it. We will help you with the maintenance of the accounts with automatic posts, manual posts, different strategies, how to build your audience, how to create content, and also reputation monitoring. What's important is to be able to get found, and we'll help you set up your Google Places verification and optimize it for you. We'll list you in over 100 different local directories, and we'll also help you set up a WordPress and a mobile website. What can be really important in getting found is video marketing via YouTube and other video sites. And you create strategic how-to videos and a sales funnel for those videos. You also need to be able to follow up, and we'll do that with mobile marketing, text message autoresponders, or email autoresponders. So, now that you know a little bit about who we are, what you got to ask yourself is if your business is easy to find online. And are you regularly monitoring and enhancing your reputation online? Are you active in all the places where your target customers are hanging out online? And do you also have an easy, automated way to follow up with them over time? And if you don't, then why not? Because the truth is, marketing has shifted from a one-way broadcast with TV commercials and that kind of stuff where there's no interaction to a multi-point conversation where you actually engage with your potential customers. 97% of consumers use online searches when researching for a product or services. 78% of consumers actually trust peer recommendation, where only 14% actually trust advertisement. The new word-of-mouth marketing is online social media like Facebook and Twitter. Facebook actually now has over 800 million users, and Twitter have over 300 million. That's over 1 billion members combined. That's huge. And those 1 billion members, they seek and make recommendations for products and services and experiences for their friends and followers. And they also take recommendations from their friends and followers. YouTube is now the second largest search engine online. YouTube gets over 300 million visitors per month who watch more than 2 billion videos. And people go there to look for videos to answer their questions, show them how to do something, or review a product or a business. There are also over 200 million blogs out there. Can everybody see the screen, by the way? Good. And people are more likely to visit blogs that align with their interests because blogs are more of a non-selling environment. So whether you know it or not, your prospects and your customers are using social media. And also, 91% of Americans have a mobile phone. And 20% of them, actually that's higher now, but and that's about 45 million people, have phones with internet capabilities. There are about 152 billion mobile text messages sent each month. And 90% of every text message is read within 1 minute. And I believe the actual opening rate of a text message is like 88 or 89%. So do you have a plan for using local and mobile marketing for your business? Here's some more statistics. There are over 1 trillion web pages in the world. And 50% of small businesses do not have a website. 78% of households have 2 or more computers, and 82% of local searches actually result in an offline action. So without a web presence, you have a 0% chance of actually connecting with local customers performing online searches. Consumers are talking and reviewing you at places like this. So what is local search? Well, it's a new opportunity because 71% of all Americans use the internet. And 91% of all internet users use a search engine to find information. And over 50% of all purchases are preceded by an internet search. And 30% of all search queries contain a city, a state, or a zip code, which makes it a local search. And there are over 2.6 billion local searches per month. So if you haven't checked it, please check if you can find your business on a local search when you type in your city. And if you can't, then let me know. So what you need to do is you need to provide access to potential customers through Google and Yahoo Maps so they can find you on their smartphone and on their GPS device when they're trying to find your business. And why do you need local search optimization? So you can be found right here and not all the way down here or not even on this list. According to Yahoo, 92% of all business searchers start looking online, either at home or on their mobile device. So marketing online isn't an option anymore. It is a requirement. Because it's where your prospects and your customers are searching to find the business that they trust to buy their products or services or how to get their problem solved. Marketing online is not about having a website where people come and find your business. It's about actively capturing leads and going where they are so you can set up shop and actually connect with them there. Now the good news is only 26% of small businesses have actually invested any time or effort in marketing online. So there's still time to get established before it's too late. How, you may ask? Well, there are three simple steps. Number one, you need to get out there and get found. Number two, you need to engage. And number three, you need to follow up. So to get out there and get found, Google is extremely important, but you also need to be present where your customers spend time, like Facebook. Actually, I read a statistic here the other day where 1 out of every 8th minute spent online is spent on Facebook. So you want to try to capture some of that traffic because that's huge. But it's not a set it and forget it like it was in the old way of marketing where it's more of a broadcast. You need to stay fresh. Because internet search engines, directories, and social media are like big grocery stores. There's usually a sell-by date on every message that you put out there, and usually that sell-by date is today. So if you're not delivering something new on a regular basis, other messages are going to replace yours on the shelves. Once you get found, you need to engage with your prospects on their terms. You get them to follow you on Twitter, like you on Facebook, or subscribe to your YouTube channel. Then you start offering more insightful information, your expert perspective, recommendations, news, coupons, membership privileges, etc., whatever your business focuses on. You build relationships on there, you earn their trust, and then eventually you'll earn their business. After that, you continue to engage and you follow up. You continue to provide valuable information and respond to questions and comments. So one of the quickest way to actually start a mobile marketing plan is to follow up with a mobile text message. And another interesting fact is that it costs 6 to 7 times less to get an existing customer to buy from you than it costs to actually get a new customer to buy from you. So to recap, you get out there and get found, you engage, and you follow up. So what are the keys to a successful online marketing plan for your business? Well, you need to get started right now. You build your program incrementally to control your costs. And then you need to integrate all the elements so they amplify each other. Local search, video, social media, mobile marketing. You put them all together and they actually create a really great package. And you can, in fact, do this with close to 0 extra work on your part. How, you may ask? Well, that's where we come in. If you let us handle your online marketing, you can actually focus on your core business where you actually make money. And that's all I had. Any questions?
Is it true that when you do all the Facebook liking and the following on Twitter and stuff, doesn't that increase your Google search optimization by doing all that stuff, or no?
Well, what increases how you can get found by using social media is your actual Facebook page can get found easier than your website because of Facebook's high page rank. Basically, Google values Facebook really high.
Okay.
So if you optimize your Facebook page to contain some of the keywords that your customers might be using when they're searching for your business, you can actually have your Facebook page show up in search results much higher than your actual website. Mike?
Well, as you know, I have Facebook because you helped me get it all set up.
Yep.
But I continue to get these birthday events and all that stuff that I could just care less about. And, so-and-so's answered questions about you, which I could care less about. So is there any way that you can strip off all that junk mail part of it and just get down to the business aspect of it?
Yes. However, you are using a personal profile.
Okay.
So there's two different things. You got the personal profile, and then you have the Facebook pages. So the Facebook pages are set up to be used for businesses, public figures, authors, whatever it is. But they're more business related. Where your personal profile, you mix in some of those personal things, birthday events, all that kind of stuff that you're experiencing. So if you want to get rid of that, I would suggest that you step over into a Facebook page where you focus solely on your business on that page. And you try to invite what was that?
He could run for office.
Yeah.
I couldn't even win that vote in my own home.
No, man,
But we can talk afterwards, and I can show you how you can block some of those applications too. Because you can actually, when you get those applications, there's a little X on the top right corner, and you can actually block certain users, so you can block certain applications. So,
You have employees?
what was that?
You have employees?
No, I have an intern right now, but no actual employees.
Do you search engine optimization?
No, I don't. I outsource that if a client wants it. What I focus more on is the local search optimization. So I focus more on having people that are in the local area find you. Local search or SEO, search engine optimization, is more for global searches. You can optimize it more for local keywords as well, but that is more when you're actually doing a search on a global basis, where it's not geo-located search. But I do have, outsourcing available for that. Do we?
So when I publish something on my business page, how do I know that people are seeing that, not seeing my personal profile? That's out there and they're seeing that on their page?
Well, so the people that have clicked like on your Facebook page, they're going to see that on their newsfeed. And if you look under each post that you have in fine print, you have a number, and then it says impressions. That's how many people saw it. And then you have a percentage where you can see how many people actually engaged and interacted with your post. And that's really what you want to focus on getting up. So you want to ask questions, you want to do polls, you want to try to get people to respond to you, because that's how you're going to get noticed with your post. I'm sorry, what?
When I publish something on my business page, the only people that see it initially are the people who have liked my page. And the only people that see it beyond that are someone that maybe was referred by someone.
Correct. So basically, when you post something, the people that have already liked your page are going to see it in their news feed. Yep. Also, they could, if they comment on it, their friends are going to see it. If they share it, their friends are going to see it.
If they comment on it, then everybody in there?
They'll see their comment, that they commented on your post, or on your video, or your picture, or whatever it is.
Getting likes.
Yes, and getting people to actually engage. Because like I said, only the people that have liked your page will see it. But if you have people engaging with your post, other people, like their friends, are going to see it. And the more likely you are to get them to kind of check your page out and then like your page.
Okay, last question.
Matt?
This is more for personal Facebook.
Yep.
I use it a lot. I love to argue or debate. Yes. Is there a way to put polls on Facebook?
Yeah.
You know, where you can click yes or no?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. I'll talk.
They added that, I think it was May. They added an actual button for polls.
Because I've never seen a poll. Like, I have 180 friends or something, whatever, you know.
Yep.
And I've never seen on my newsfeed a poll.
Yeah.
And
They-
I would love to do it. I mean, I'm on
Mhm.
like a fantasy baseball league where we poll questions all the time and make
Right.
fun of people, you know, it's fun.
Yep. No, they actually added polls,
Really?
at least for pages in May. I believe it was May.
I'll have to look
So.
at the settings.
I'll give you some of my friends that want to poll.
I know, you got enough of them. I hate the YouTube posts on there. Check it
Okay.
out.
Well, thank you, Ewan. If anybody has any other questions for Ewan, I would recommend setting up a one-to-one, and I know that he would love to tell you everything you want to know. Thanks.
Thank you.